What up, everyone? It's Friday. I have real breaking news, and I need to give a huge shout out to my friend Hector. He's going to actually be joining us next week, but he shared something so mind-blowing yesterday that I can't help but share it with you guys live in this group. So to be totally transparent, I don't really watch the news anymore. Maybe you can understand why. It's really to protect my own soul, but I know there is important stuff going on in the world, and so honestly, I depend on a lot of you guys to keep me informed, and Hector is definitely one of those people. And what I learned from him yesterday is that Congress has repealed net neutrality. And we're going to talk about what that means, and know that I did go do some of my own research, and I'm going to share with you guys some articles and the links later. But basically what happened is that yesterday, the FCC opened the door so that there's no longer any internet regulations, so that the big guys like Verizon, Google, Facebook can charge us, the normal guys, more for our sites and our use of the internet. So think about back in the day when you used to watch TV. And cable was what we had. And there were advertisements, but there was like no way you'd ever see the local people on an advertisement, right? The big guys like Coca-Cola and Oprah were paying for ads on cable. Well, then we started to get more diverse TV stations, and there was less regulation, so you could start to see small businesses and other folks getting airtime. It was still pretty far reach for someone just starting out with an idea. And then the internet came. And the evolution of the internet over the past 2 to 3 years is what has allowed people like me and you to take our dreams and create businesses without tons of overhead or paying millions of dollars to be on TV ads, right? We could use free tools. We could go start a website, start a blog, start a Facebook group, maybe pay a reasonable amount to run some Google AdWords and Facebook ads, but we have the opportunity to share whatever we want and get eyeballs if we took, like free strategies and we were consistent and we did all these things. But now, you guys, they're taking that away. And if you've heard anything about this, drop a comment, because it's happening very quickly and Congress is making this happen right away in 2018. And so what this is going to mean is that if you have a website and you're just an average Joe, like your food blog or your coaching program is up on the internet, Google and Yahoo are tracking how quickly your page loads and how much traffic you get, and really if they care, okay? And they're going to start giving the big dogs like Google and Facebook and LinkedIn all this traffic, and so they're never even going to show people your blog or your website. Same thing's going to go down in Facebook, right? Like, these are businesses. Verizon and all these internet providers got their way into the government, and now they're taking away the regulations that have protected small business owners and people that just want to share their mission online. And all those regulations are gone. So you're going to start paying. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like you had to pay for a YouTube account, or you had to pay to watch so many videos, or all you saw was ads on Facebook from now on. And so I'm telling you all of this because it's firing me up, it's pissing me off that people are no longer going to have access. It was like a free playground, right? Like where everyone could come and play. And this is what Hector talked about. Like, the internet was like the playground where anyone could have a fair shot and play if they wanted to. And now it's like we're letting all these big bullies come back to the playground, and we're going to have to pay them if we want people to hear our message, or if we want to get more traffic to our blog. It's going to become an expensive feat. But you guys know what this means. We're just going to have to get creative, okay? And I'm grateful that this is what I've been teaching all of you all along, is that we can't depend on our blogs or our Facebook group to achieve our mission. We must make relationships. And so, yes, it's frustrating to watch the news and hear that we're going to be big brothered and charged and held down, okay? But that doesn't mean we aren't still real people. And we can't still get our message out in other places than our website or our Facebook group or online seminars. All of those things are great for this minute. But in the next minute, you're going to have to come back to your people skills, and you're going to have to create a life-changing offer and a service that people can access without your website. But like I said, this is okay for all of you in this group because I've created this webinar that teaches you how to get your message out, how to monetize your passions without paying for ads, without having a website, without having a blog. So go study up. I wish that it was a few weeks ago and we could all be writing to Congress, but Congress has passed it. It's probably going to be put into law in the next few weeks. I'm going to link what I consider real news in the comments when I'm done. You guys can go do your own research, but also now take this as inspiration to be that entrepreneur that's inside of you and get really creative, okay? So the big guys with the internet want to screw me over. How can I continue to show up in places and give value to people? Maybe not on my website. Maybe stop worrying about SEO. Maybe move away from my Facebook group and come up with strategies that I'm going to have a following and people who listen to me. No matter if Instagram blows up next week and they take away all of your people, or if Facebook says it's going to cost you $7,000 to have a Facebook group this month, or the internet says, we're done with your website, we're not showing it to anyone. Okay, you need to be resourceful and creative and kind of enjoy this process, right? Like, I'm always about finding the good in setbacks. And so if the government wants to take over the internet, let's take over something else. And I think that the best, the most reliable, the most feasible way for each of you to do that is to think about how you're going to make real connections with real people and offer real value. And if you guys are sick of me saying that, go check out the webinar, send me a message, like, how do I actually do that? Because I am fired up and feeling so creative to help all of you overcome just another little obstacle in life and your entrepreneurial journey. We are way smarter than these guys in the government, I believe. And so if they want to, start taking pay tolls every time we click around on the internet, that's fine. We'll go somewhere else, right? Okay, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what else you know about this and what this is really going to mean. I know it's not just about blogs getting viewership. This is going to mean a lot of crazy shit for us and how we get information and how we share our message. So we got to start the conversation. People need to know what is happening. So let's make this a real news stream. Talk about it. And again, send me a message and we'll get creative for how you're going to sustain your business and your mission in the new year in this new crazy internet. Okay? Enjoy your weekend. Happy holidays if you're starting to celebrate. I'll see you all very soon.